guys, I'm back again with some Witchy Life Story, and yes, no camera today, unfortunately. I just cannot be bothered getting out of my pyjamas, but let's continue with this game. It's been a few weeks now since I played it, and I cannot remember the buttons, I'm not gonna lie, but hopefully we can just work it out quickly. I don't know why it's taking so long to load. I remember we were making potions. Oh yes, we make potions for people. I think we made them all for the people, right? I've got no orders, so I have to go and talk to people. Oh no, here are my orders. Hello gremmzlin, this is my first time writing to a real witch. So exciting. Anyway, I'm dealing with a stubborn supplier who won't give me what I need. Do you have a charm to change my circumstances? I still have much to do. I accept. Now, I have been a bit sick recently. So hopefully you can't hear that in my voice. I do apologise. No, gremmzlin, my stomach is in knots. I'm so nervous about this whole being in charge thing. How do I tell people what to do? Are they even gonna like me? You got a potion for that? Being in charge. Oh, telling me what to do. Like me. Hey gremmzlin, you know how I'm working on that art piece for the festival? Well, I'm trying to look into my inner outer self for that spark, if you know what I mean. So what do you say about helping me achieve my artistic greatness? With the potion. Oh, look at all those X's. She likes me. I gotta make a potion, right? So we need a shield, red, and a dot. So how do I forget how to make the actual potion. Oh, there we go. I was clicking on the wrong thing. A shield, a red, and a dot. How did I have it so that the recipe is on the side of the screen? I thought I did that. Dot. And red. Shield. So we need rose, rosemary, and calendula, right? Rose, rosemary, was it this one? Now it needs a charm. What's a charm? How do I do a charm? Charm. Like resin. A bag. We need a bag for the charm. Where are the bags? Oh. Wait, where'd my rose go? I must have clicked it. Okay, so I've got oh, that's the wrong colour. So we get rid of the rose and we put a geranium. What does a geranium look like? I forgot. Was it this one? Yes, that one. have the rosemary. Is it in the wrong order? Oh, that's wrong. My bad. There we go. I did it. Overcome charm. It's beautiful. Alright, let's make our next one, which is a star, a blue, a H. A star is chamomile. Oh, I'm running out. A blue is this pea flower, and a H is a geranium. And he wants a potion. Which is a bottle. A bottle. Nice. We killed it. We have our leadership potion. Oh, it's a bit cute. I don't know how the bottle changes. Shape changes. But okay. And then our last one is a potion for artistic greatness. So a star, yellow, and a dot. Where's the star? Chamomile. Yellow is this thing, and the dot was the... Oh, I don't have the orange flower. Let's go get our orange flower. Garden. I forget. Oh, yeah. Get our weeds. And then let's water everything. And then let's go over here. Get some more flowers. Pick the weeds. Water everything. Very nice. And down here. Some of these aren't ready, I think. Wait, are these ready? Nope. Wait, are these ready now? No. I don't know how that works. Okay, let's go back home. Hello? It looks like Ramsey is trying to get my attention, but I'm busy. Oh, is this Ramsey? You've got something for me, but only if I give you a treat first. One great treat coming up. Of course I'll give him a treat. I love him. And I got an achievement for that. Rose quartz. It's a secret and there's a lot that that came from. If I give you treats, you find me more crystals. Okay. I like that deal. Get my first crystal. Can I put the crystal up here? Nope. Nope. I like how you can customize this. That's really cute. Not sure where the crystals go, but okay. That's fine. Oh, my potion's gone. Okay, we want this one. Let's go back to our plants. Our star is the chamomile. Our yellow was this thing. And then our circle is this one. I forgot what she wanted. Oh, a potion. That should work then. Ah, shh. I got rid of one. This one. Nice. We've got our potions now. Oh, that's a cute potion too. let's go to the village. Heading out to the village. I should check in on my deliveries from yesterday, but I already helped them just to do it. It's just nice. Fine. Okay, I have to check up on the people, and I also have to give people my new potions. This is going to be a long 2 weeks. Okay, let's go here. Let's deliver this potion first. You enter the studio to find Nisha sitting cross-legged on the floor. Her eyes are closed and she's muttering something. You take a few steps to figure out what's going on. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. What are you doing? Meditating? Obviously. Now feel your energy flow through your arms down to your fingertips. Inhale, exhale. You know you're not supposed to talk while meditating, right? Silence is kind of the point. I'm not the one talking, it's my mind. I'm just identifying with what it's saying. I have that spell. Oh. That one. Great, that meditation stuff wasn't really doing it for me anyway. Probably because that wasn't really meditation. Whatever, I just followed what they said to do in Cosmopolitan. Oh, Covenpolitan, my bad. What's wrong with it? Are the witches who write for it untrustworthy or something? So how's the art coming along? Oh, look at my cute little smile. Right, the inspiration potion. Creative block, is it? I'm just trying to reach new heights. It's a process. You're in a gestation period, I get it. It's not like I asked to be here. If I had it my way, I'd be at art school for the summer with my friends. But Gran just had to throw me her grand eyes when she asked me to paint this mural. I couldn't say no. Grants indeed. I don't even know why they still put on this stupid festival. No one has cared in like 100 years. 20 years ago, what made the festival fun back then? I was a kid, so everything just felt more magical. Farmers came to show off their best crops from that year. Artists sold all sort of goods I'd never seen before. The first time I asked someone out was to go on a date to the festival. But they said no, and that festival was lame. Maybe I was a little more into it than everyone else. Do I flirt with her? Fuck yeah. Not the fantastic artist I am today. Now I want to meet Nisha. I'm flirting with everyone that I can. Has something changed? People moved away now that I'm older. I guess I see the work it takes to put on. Expectations seem so high this year because you're here. Everyone assumes that means we're going to be a massive success. But I found that letter your gran wrote my gran. Oh no. And I know all about Covenpolitan and why you're here. I've kept the Covenpolitan part to myself for now, but don't think I don't have my eyes on you. Because if this festival isn't a success and if things stay the same as they are now, maybe it'd be easier if we just cut our losses, move on to bigger and better things. Or at least just different things. Once I drink this potion, it'll be like boom, inspiration, boom, painting done. I thought you didn't trust my magic. With enough willpower, I can overcome your subpar spells. There are limits to willpower, and also, if you just want to get it done, couldn't you just throw paint on a wall? That's like modern or whatever, right? Your gran doesn't seem very wrathful. Then she turns to me smiling and says, how nice. Oh my god, I'm like already melting. This is too much. I'm being dead serious here. My gran is like a demon of an art critic. I'm not buying it. Fine, but don't say I didn't warn you. I'm not in charge of this festival's art, so it's not my problem. But it is your problem if any aspect of this festival disappoints my gran, correct? Fine. I'll make sure to keep an ear out for your gran's sinister kindly words. Now I think it's time I down this potion and got to work. Dr. Devon. Oh am so gonna flirt with Devin too. And if it didn't, they better not tell me about it. You walk into the music studio. Gremmzlin, my new friend. I didn't order a spell, did I? No, I'm just checking in on how the home blessing went. It was really lovely. Ruth got into it and cooked Tisha and me a huge dinner. We could barely finish all the food. Is everything alright? Just thinking about music. It's more like in the middle, think about what kind of things I should be composing. I can get going then if you want. I was just planning on stopping by real quick anyway. Oh, a tea break. Of course. You take a seat at a little table in the music studio. Devin brings over a tray with 2 mugs, cream and honey. This is gonna be a long day if I keep having to hang out with people. Devin trips over their feet. You get up and catch them and the tray just in time. Oh my god, we're touching. Oh my god, I'm looking into their eyes. This is cute. Is it alright? I think so. Let's get everything on the table. Thanks for catching me, by the way. Of course. Devin pulls the tea into the mugs. So this is a music studio. Yup, there are a lot of instruments here too. It's great. Can you play all of them? No, I mostly play guitar, but I can also play the piano. Can I hear you play something? Never mind, you don't have to. It's not that I don't want to. It takes me a bit to work up the courage. You should save your courage for the festival. How do you like Flora so far? It's lovely. Everyone has been really welcoming, even though they seem a little on edge. I guess it's a pretty busy time. My village isn't too dissimilar when we're busy preparing for our festival. Have you made any more friends? Just you so far. She says she will introduce me to some of her friends soon. Devin grows serious. What's up? I have a question for you. You don't seem like that bad of a person. Sorry, that came out wrong. What I mean to ask is why? Why what? Why don't you have any friends? Other than me, of course. But don't you want to talk to other witches sometimes at least? Witches tend to be pretty solitary. I guess we do have to study a lot. There's a lot of spending time with nature and stuff. I guess I've spent most of my time with just my gran. We would attend the occasional ritual, but my gran is pretty solitary most of the time. We are, but I guess you could say they don't like me much. I'm too much, according to them. If it wasn't for gran, I don't think I would have been trained as a witch at all. I'm sorry, but you must be pretty close to your gran then. Yeah. She tells me no all the time. Don't worry, I'll help you figure it out. That's what friends are for. Of course, if you ever want to talk about anything, I'll be here ready with tea. Back to work. Devin is really asleep, but I wonder if their nervousness will prevent them from following their dreams. What's a strange feeling? Colour white. Why am I thinking about that right now? I guess it tends to represent dreams, hope and stuff. I've never had a feeling like this before though. Maybe I should write this down somewhere in my grimoire. Complete your first friend event. I have a friend. Do I need to buy anything? Oh, $7,000. I am poor. I need some more bottles. Okay. Oh god, this is the guy that told me to leave yesterday. Do I really have to check in on Jean? Sure. If it's anything like yesterday, at least it'll be quick. I wonder if I'll have those weird feelings again. I don't like Jean, so I doubt it. Doesn't seem like he's trying to burn the place down. Do you need something? I was just stopping by to ask how the potion worked out yesterday. Want to come inside? Sure. Walks behind the counter. All the cakes and cookies are so fancy. Would you like a slice of cheesecake? Yes, please. It's dark chocolate with a chocolate crust and shavings on top. This might be a lot of chocolate. This is amazing. Am made this last night for our anniversary. She liked the potion too, by the way. Is there something going on here? Mel says spells can help people. Is that true? Of course. I see. Mel tries lots of spells at home. Do you need a spell for some? No? Okay. I'm working on Madeline's for the festival. They're a cake. Do you have any ready? Can I try one? Lots of technique. I could probably make a spell to help. Did you say something wrong? If you want. A customer. Don't mind me, I need to get going anyway. Thanks for the cheesecake. That was lovely. I feel like there's a lot of artistry in Jude's work. Jean's work. Is it happening again? Purple this time. Why am I suddenly sensing purple? The cake wasn't purple. Did he slip something funny in there? Maybe it's because I said there was artistry in Jude's work. That seems more likely. These feelings are strange though. I'm going to make a note in my grimoire. Alright. Let's talk to Ruth. Did she have a potion? I wonder what those strange feelings I've been having are though. At least it's a beautiful day. Ruth, I was on my way to see you. Spell? What spell? Don't worry, I didn't order another spell. Oh, phew. I suppose I now know what excuse you'll use when lying. Why are old ladies so conniving? Wait, I was just gonna ask how the spell worked out. I used the reconnect incense before leaving my walk. I think that means they're working. But you're supposed to reconnect with the village, right? Which you are part of, at least for the time being. A long walk helps me re-ground when I'm feeling out of sorts. Do you ever go on long walks? Not really. Long naps are more my thing. Like that tree over there, I feel like it's calling me. You can go nap if you want. I probably have work or something else to do. She has a sad smile on her face. I'm curious to see how much you help our little village. I imagine it must feel like an overwhelming task. You don't know us, we don't know you, and yet we're relying on each other. What happened to Flora? Change. Some we were prepared for, some we weren't. At some point I started feeling like I couldn't keep up. Failing Harvest Festival was the consequence. That all sounds very cryptic. I suppose it does. Perhaps even after all these years I'm still trying to process it. Do you actually like Flora? Of course I do, just at my age you start reflecting a bit more. And realise how much you still don't know. And how much you could have done but didn't. Still sounds pretty cryptic to me. Don't you ever have thoughts or feelings too hard to put into words? I have thoughts and feelings about everything, all the time, even now. That sounds like a lot. Anyway, I should probably continue on my walk. The village needs its mayor to be in tip-top shape. Sure, I should be on my way too. That's wonderful. This time you sense the colour red. Why red? Nothing at all. Are you sure? Duticles. You run away from Ruth. Red usually means something with attraction or appreciation. Maybe there's some connection between Ruth and the colour red. I guess for now I'll just keep writing them in my grimoire. Maybe Ramsay will know something about them. Alright, 2 more. He wants a spell. If he's not going to answer the door. I don't know, we'll see what happens when I come back later. Is that it? Is that my spell? Mel snatches the spell from your hands. An overcome charm, yes, made of rosemary, calendula, and do I sense geranium? How did you know? I'm just a long-time subscriber of Cosmopolitan. I do all their rituals. I was doing one just now when you walked in. Good morning, go get a ritual. Have you tried it? No, how's silly me, of course you haven't. I'm sure you do bigger rituals than that. Do you do big rituals? I have another question. I promise this one isn't silly. I recently tried a ritual from Cosmopolitan that I don't think worked as it should have, but I'm sure it was me and not the ritual. I'm sure the editors at Cosmopolitan are very strict about the content in their publication. Anyways, this ritual I was looking to gain some insight into a particular problem, and this ritual suggested drinking tea made from a specific mushroom. So I went to the woods and foraged what I thought was the correct mushroom, but dare I say, wowza, I definitely experienced something. Just don't ask me what. So do you know what I possibly did wrong? Do you think I should write to the magazine and complain? Nah, probably not worth the effort. I suppose that could be true. Time to get subject off Cosmopolitan. What's the big task you have today? It's a doozy, alright. I thought I had it settled months ago, but of course something comes up and sends all my planning out the window. And of course they charge you 10 times more anytime you need a supplier at the last minute. But people need to relieve themselves and we can't have that happening in the bushes. The portable toilets. Yes, the portable toilets, and I figured a spell could help me. I don't think this charm will help you find toilets. I know where to find toilets. It's about getting those who have toilets to take me seriously and give me the toilets. Fantastic. Not a single thing can go wrong with this festival or everything will be ruined. The mayor depends on me to see this through. The fate of Flora is in my hands. This year feels different. The mayor stepped aside whether or not she'll admit it. Our chief builder has injured himself, so now we have to rely on my goofball brother. I can't help but feel like, successful or not, this festival is going to be the beginning of a new life in Flora. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all that, but there's no time to get down about that. I need to get these toilets. Then figure out the prize for the pickle eating contest. Logistics. Everything's fine, because we have magic. That's right. And my magic is the best. Here it is, that feeling. Just your presence is such an inspiration. And I shall leave you to it. Okay, this is the last thing I have to do. Quick, get inside. I need your help. You already have the potion. We'll get to that, but first I need to know. Does this outfit look leadershipy enough? Yes, Jonas, you look like a boss. I really need the confidence boost. Obviously, I tried on all my shirts, then decided on this one. Do I just drink it? You give up. And the bottle's been properly sterilised and stuff. Yep. Cool. I think I know what's up. Can I go now? No. My older sister Mel gets that. What is it? The Cosmopolitan magazine. And I've seen what happens when Mel drank that mushroom tea. The spell is completely safe. If you say so. I thought you read the fine print. What fine print? I'm going to die. I know I just think I'm some young punk and maybe they're not wrong about that. But my boss put me in charge, so I want to make it proud, you know. Making people proud isn't something I'm particularly good at. It's not like you want to fail, right? Of course not. So maybe it's sort of the same, but still different. People seem to grow in all sorts of ways. Some just need different fertilizers. That's cute. thought it was cute. Anyway, I guess I should let you get on with your day. About the side effects, you'll be fine, but you know where to find me if anything weird happens. Yeah, you do. I think that's everything. I talked to everyone. Let's go home. I'm gonna sleep. Did I check in on everyone today? Sounds like everyone appreciated their spells. I got to try some cake and had tea with Devon. Ruthie's kinda depressed. Sounds like we're still on track for the full moon. I'm not sure if something's wrong, but I had these strange feelings after checking in with people today about their orders. I started sensing colours. I think the colours relate to them, but I'm not sure. I wrote them down in my grimoire, but I don't know if the information's useful or not. Guess I'll keep writing these feelings down. Yep, let's end the day. I'm only halfway through week 1. Does he have anything to say to me? Treat time. Too many treats are bad for your beak. Oh, he doesn't have a thing for me, that's sad. Not feeling as I should. Calm things down. Terrible at bringing work home. My recipe isn't working. What's wrong with it? See a way forward. Talking to people for fun. Making friends. Alright. Let's quickly see if we can pick anything. Use that. And then this one. Forget to water and then pick the weeds. And then pick the weeds. Alright, I think that's all. Back home, let's make these potions. Orders, let's do this one first. We want a plus, which is a lavender. Is that lavender? I think so. We need blue, which is pea flower, and that is hollyhock. And she wants an oil. I think that's for oil. Yep. We're killing it, guys. Relaxation oil. Keep crafting. So, our second order, we need a star. I don't know what a star is. Oh, there's a star. Chamomile. And then this pink colour is a geranium. And this purple. And he wants a charm, which I think was a bag, right? Nice. We have a discovery charm. And last but not least, we have our oil. So there's our oil. We need a love heart, a rose, a yellow is this thing, and hollyhock again. Nice. We have our new friend oil. That's a bit cute. Alright, let's go to the village. So let's check on this potion. She doesn't sound happy. I wonder if the inspiration potion didn't work. I swear to God, if they're messing with me. She swings the door open. Gremmzlin, what are you doing here? I just stopped by to see how the potion worked. It worked great. My artistic genius flowed right through me. I created hundreds, no thousands of masterpieces. I think I'm feeling some sort of strange energy coming from the... How about we walk somewhere? It's so weird. Oh, we went to the beach, that's cute. So I'm said if the potion worked or not. What's my biggest fear? It should grow serious. Being stuck, unable to see the world and create new things. My parents died in an accident when I was a baby, it's why Gran raised me. I don't remember them, but it hit Gran hard. I think it's why she is the way she is. So hung up on making everyone around her happy, never really thinking about herself in the process. I spent a lot of time hating this village as a kid. All I can remember is wanting to get out, and then I did, so it feels weird being back again. I don't usually do that with people. Don't worry about it. It's nice getting to know you. I want to get to know you more too. There's not really much to learn. I mostly lived in the woods with my gran my whole life. Imaginary what? Friends? I outgrew them though, so now I'm perfectly normal. Other than being a genius artist. What's your greatest achievement? Getting my art scholarship. I worked super hard on that portfolio. Once I submitted my application, I came down with the worst cold. It was so worth it. Being born. Was that you're doing though? Sure it was. I willed my way into the world so that I may grace you all with my presence. I think this, along with the inspiration potion, really helped clear my head. So the potion did work. I think so. I should probably get back to the studio. You know I'm flirting with her, of course. Alright, that was a good flirt. Green usually offers protection and stability. I wonder if it has to do with that art studio. It definitely gave off weird vibes. Let me write that down in my grimoire. I forgot to actually look at the grimoire and check it. I'm gonna just try and keep 2 of each of these, I think. Let's talk to Jonas. You see Jonas standing in the middle of the hustle and bustle. Look at Mr. Boss over here. I think that leadership potion you made did the trick. How are things going? Yeah, fine for the most part. Not much time for me to work on actual construction though. Now I know how Mel feels most of the time. Well, I'm about to go on a break. Would you want to head to the cafe for a bite? Oh, of course. Me ask you on a... No. Like I've even been on a date before. You've never been on a date. And a weirdo witch like you has. Well, fine. I'll go on a non-date with you. This is funny. Let's go then. You take a seat at one of the table. What are you looking at? We just want a snack or something. Why's he always got to be so weird? Couldn't Mel have married someone more normal? He doesn't like magic. We're all kind of on the fence about it, except Mel. June is pretty cool even though he's also a weirdo. He's helped me out a lot in the past with stuff. School was always a little rough for me, and one day enough was enough. June listened and got it. If it wasn't for him, I don't know if we would have been able to work through it. It's kind of a downer subject for a not date. I guess we should save that conversation for an actual date. Why would we want to talk about just depressing stuff on an actual date? I mean, I don't know. At some point people talk about depressing stuff, right? I guess it has to come up sooner or later, sure. Stop flirting. Can I take your order? I'll just take the mac and cheese. Just get the mac and cheese, it's pretty good. I'll do that. cheese right up. It's the best mac and cheese, but the only mac and cheese. Okay, bye Jonas. That was a bit cute. Alright, we're gonna have a feeling. Right for Jonas. Ooh. He did just get handed a lot of responsibility, and it seems like he's had some struggles in the past, so something represents hopes, dreams, prosperity. Makes sense. How can he be? Oh wait, no. This is the cafe. It's closed, but the lights are all on. Maybe Jean is still inside somewhere. Maybe I shouldn't have knocked. You're here. Yeah, you asked for a spell. Do you want it? Where's my discovery charm? There you go. I'll take it back then. It was Mel's idea. She believes in magic. They're done. A sweet smell wafts through the air. Maybe I should check on him. Maybe brown sugar instead of the mix of castor and blah blah blah. Something still isn't right. Are those the Madeleines? Oh no, he put them in the garbage. The cafe does not serve imperfection. It can't be helped unless I uncover the cause of their imperfections. Take the charm. There must be something you can do. That's it, you absolutely brilliant witch. Channel the spirits of the Madeleines from their garbage grave and convince him to take the charm. You're desperate to eat good cookies. Desperate people are always the easiest to convince. You grab your chest as if something just came over. It is we, your Madeleines from the garbage grave. We need to speak with you. We could be the best Madeleines in the world if only you would take the charm. A real chef relies on skill, not charms. A real chef takes help when it's given, especially when said help was asked for. And the hard work of crafting a charm has been done. If the witch wants money, the witch can have it. That's not what gremmzlin means, you fool. Fool, yes, fool. Fine, let's stay a failure. Give it to me. Nice. Yeah, tune the charm and unpossess yourself. And rush, I have no idea what just happened, but please leave. I got kicked out. I prevented Jean from giving up. Let's talk to Ruth first, I guess. What do we have here? No idea what the foraging rules are here, but if no one is looking... It's my inner Ramsay. Don't take things without asking. Maybe you're right. You're always right. Gotcha. You knock on the door, and Ruth immediately appears. Do you have the spell I requested? Here it is. Relaxation oil. Where is it? There. Would you like to come in for a cup of tea? Sure. My granny's currently in the Robo-Ruth mode. These budget, it looks like another meeting with Mel and Jonas. You've been helping the people of Flora, right, Gremmzlin? Tell me, do they seem happy? She throws you a look, but you're not really sure what she wants you to say. I suppose I'm also not entirely sure Gran really listens when she's like this. Snap her out of it. What a pretty oil. I should put some on before looking over more of the plans. Relaxation oil. Festival isn't far up now, there's so much work to be done. I'm sure we'll pull it together. As mayor, it is my duty to ensure everyone's happiness, but you've been working non-stop. You deserve to relax. you're still standing here doing nothing. Maybe you could add one of those ingredients you picked up on the way. Alright, the potted plant. The flower. You dropped your oil. Dab some on her wrist. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's go shopping. You're right, shopping was so last week. How about we get our nails done? Who cares about work? It's time to get back and relax, girl. That's what old ladies do. What was in that spell? Flowers, herbs, and stuff. Maybe Grant's energy is just really screwy and caused a weird reaction. I guess we can do whatever as long as it helps, except for waxing. That's way too painful. Bye. That's so random. Alright, let's talk to Devon, your new bestie. Strumming the guitar in a day's spell. I need a spell. Yeah, here. You tried it, but they just keep strumming the guitar. Devon, do you want to take the oil? Yes, well. You take a deep breath, something's up, isn't there? Yes, gremmzlin. Is whatever's the matter with you have to do with the spell you requested. Was someone mean to you? Didn't Nisha sign you up for something you don't want to do again? I was invited to a party. You were invited to a party. Please come with me. On one condition. I get to drop a bucket of pig's blood on someone's head. Or if I start saying stupid things or doing stupid things. The friendship oil should help with that in a way, though of course magic always depends on energies and intentions and whatnot. What if my anxiety muddles my intentions? I could put on the oil, walk into the party, and then what? You are so not equipped for this. How about be yourself? I get your point, but you're not always like this, right? What makes this party so scary? Parties are full of people I generally don't know. Don't you? I've never been to a party. You have no friends. All human friends. Do familiars have parties? Do rituals count? I don't think so. Oh. You have to come with me, and I won't be the only awkward one there. Please. I still don't understand why you're dragging yourself to this party. You someone knew me. Yay, we're going to a party together. The two of us are pushing our social boundaries. Just let me get ready and then we'll head out. We're going to the party right now. Maybe riding one on the oil might help imbue with a little extra energy. Communication. Just admiring my handiwork. Did you change your outfit? I got too overwhelmed, so I'm just gonna go with this. Ready to go. Ready when you are. It's just at the lake. In the middle of the day. Got over to a group of people sitting and chatting amongst themselves. No loud music, no crazy dancing, no one throwing food. You sure this is the place? Yeah. There's Nisha and Jonas. I should apply the oil real quick. I don't think you'll... At least the oil should definitely work. Look, you finally arrived. Devon and the witch want a hot dog. Jonas is seeing me on a date with Devon. Oh no. Sure thing, my friend. Jonas gets Devon one of the diggity dogs. This is great, really great. Does everyone know how great this is? Hey everyone, you should all try one of these hot dogs, they're amazing. Random person. It takes time to grill these babies. You're a lot more energetic than I expected, Devon. great party. Those are words I never thought I'd hear from you. Did you meet a lot of people? Sure did. And I got invited to even more parties. That's a good thing, right? Well, it looks like the party's coming to a close. Shall we head out? That's wonderful. Let's talk to Mel. Last but not least, you walk up to Mel's home and knock on the door. How nice of you to stop by. A heavy scent of 20 kinds of incense hits you. Oh no, I tried following what the magazine said. Not again. Maybe I got some of the proportions wrong. They said the ritual is supposed to help with productivity. Who is they? Avon. Avon Elson from Coven Bulletin, of course. Will I be forever haunted? If you want to learn witchcraft, you can find to teach. I don't have time for that. I just need someone to tell me a ritual so I can do it. It can be a little more complicated then. Do you need some rest? No, that can't be it. There's too much to do for that, right? Does Mel not sleep? Anyway, I just stopped by to see how the spell worked from the other day. It worked wonderfully. I squeezed that charm super tight, called that toilet supplier right up. I said, give me those toilets you promised me or else. And he said, or else what? And I said, or else. Next thing I knew, he said he'd have them delivered the next day, and he did. I'm glad to hear the charm helped. I've never held something so potent. Just think about it makes my body all tingly. I know it might ruin the magic. That's alright, I'm just glad festival preparations are going well. It goes. You moved here, yep, about 5 years ago now. The place is so quiet, yet you're so busy. I feel like you want to live somewhere with more hustle and bustle. I had a thankless job where I'd work and work and work without getting any credit. It was also hectic and expensive. It took me a while to realise that kind of life wasn't what I actually wanted. Sean suggested we take a trip to Flora. As a kid, we'd been here for their festival and remember loving it. So we did, and it was the most relaxed I'd felt in years. I saw a job posting at the town hall for an operations officer, and John saw the vacant restaurant and joked about how we should move here and get away from it all. So John said we should. John, I don't know. I realised he was serious. I still can't believe we did it sometimes. Then Jonas followed us here after getting into some trouble a few years. Jonas is probably the one to ask about that if he wants to talk about it, that is. I should make myself a coffee before heading back to the office. Would you like one? Alright, let's go. Bye. Green Mel seems to tend to get in over her head. Maybe something with protective qualities could help. I'll take note of that in my grimoire. Where's my house? Villages. Yeah, see, these are the colours I'm unlocking. I like it. So we have to unlock another colour and like a symbol and a crystal. For each person. Let's sleep. Alright. It's been an hour and I've only done 2 more days, so I guess I'm gonna leave it there. I feel like, we'll get there eventually in 2 more days. It'll be a week. And then it'll be, the, festival. Eventually. We got this. We're slowly getting to know these people. Oh, I can change what I look like. I love that. Alright, well, once this finishes loading, that's all I have for today's ASMR video. I hope you're still enjoying this one because I'd really like to finish it. but it's really relaxing and calming, so I think it's a good one to do on ASMR Sundays. Hopefully we finish it this